guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're tuning in for the first time, I'm Jocelyn Binwi, a content creator based in Douala, Cameroon. And in this video, I'll be sharing with you guys some tips that work for me and help me to manage time effectively as a working mom of two, a wife, and how I do to manage my household and put together my life in general. Tip number 1 is to prioritize your life by listing the things that are most important and those that are least important on a list and putting them in a scale of preference. Those that are most important should come at the top and those that are least important should come at the bottom, so you know what you can easily cut out and what you can leave, what you can do first and what you can do last. Tip number 2 is to make a to-do list. That's, you list all your activities of the day, you list all your activities for that day, and you allocate time for each activity. For example, the time you need to wake up, the time you need to make breakfast, the time you need to get the kids ready for school, the time you need to be at work, and when you close, what time you need to get supper ready, so that everything will be in order, so that you don't get to stress. Tip number 3 is to accept that you can't do it all by yourself. Yes, you can't do it all by yourself. You need help, you need assistance. I know in the Western world some people do it by themselves, like single moms. Yay, I clap for them. I clap for you guys. You guys are doing a great job. But here in Africa, since we have the opportunity that we can get help, we can have family members who come and assist us, we can even have our grandparents, our great-grandparents, our aunties, our cousins, and all one not to come and assist us. Yes, when you have kids, when you have a family, get help. We need help. You can't kill yourself. Don't kill yourself. We need help. Even our husbands can assist us to get things done, so that everything in the family can be in order and so that everyone can be comfortable. Yes, we can get help. Tip number 4: prepare your soups well in advance. You can decide and prepare your soups over the weekend, something like your stew, your vegetable soup. If you know that you don't have enough time to say you come back from work and start cooking during the week and start taking a long time to cook during the week before it's time for your hubby to eat, time for the kids to eat, you can just prepare the soups over the weekend. So during the week when you come back from work, you can say, okay, I have stew in the freezer, I can defrost it, heat it, and just boil rice. That makes it easier and takes a shorter time. Tip number 5 is communication. Prioritize communication between you, your husband, the person who is at home, whether it's a help or a family member. Each person should have a telephone, so that in case of anything, you contact this person. If you're unable to do this at this particular time, you contact this one. If you're unable to pick up the kids from school at this time, you contact the next person who can help pick the kids up from school. If the kids are not feeling well, for example, at home, something is wrong with them, or an accident or anything happens, we never know, though we don't pray for that. Maybe the help who is at home can contact you, and you take permission from work and rush back home and see what to do as a parent. Tip number 6 is to shop monthly in bulk and shop for foodstuff once in a week. That's once weekly. That will help a lot, even in saving income, even in saving money, because once you buy things like rice, oil, cooking oil, food stock like beans, maggi, salt, and all that we use in cooking, pasta, and so many other things that I can't list all. We can shop them in bulk and keep, and even maize that we use for fufu corn, we can shop in bulk and keep that, so that we can use for a longer period of time. And then so that over the weekend you can just buy, let me say for example on Saturdays, like I do, I shop for food stock, perishable food stock on Saturdays, so that I can be able to prepare them and keep in the freezer. Tip number 7 is to plan your meals well in advance. Plan your meals well in advance. You can make a short weekly timetable on what you guys are going to eat for each day, what you eat for breakfast, what you eat for lunch, what you're going to eat for supper. Once you plan your meals this way, even while you're away from work, even if you have a lot of work to do and you're able to come back in time, the person at home already knows what is available to cook, what is available to prepare for the kids and for the family as a whole. Tip number 8 is to prepare your ingredients well in advance. Prepare the ingredients you use in cooking well in advance, so that ingredients like ginger and garlic, you can peel them, you can buy in bulk, peel and blend, and then put them in little containers and keep in the freezer, so when you want to cook it makes it easier. And then perishable foods like food stock like tomatoes, you can boil your tomatoes, and then you make sure you extract the water from it and then blend it and keep in the freezer or even in the fridge, so that you can make usage easier. And then even things like your meat, when you come back with your fish from the market, you fix all at once, and then you cut it into pieces and put it in ziploc bags in a way that once you remove one pack, you just use it in cooking. And then you can also, things like your meat, you wash it already and put them in little bags, keep in the freezer. That makes your cooking easier and fast. Thank you for watching, guys. We have come to the end of our video. Please, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, please. And if you haven't yet subscribed, what are you still waiting for? Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and make sure you turn on your notification bell, so that when any other video comes in, you get the notifications and watch immediately. Please don't also forget to share your own tips in the comment section down below, so let us gist down there.